Exactly 47 years since the king of rock and roll died in Memphis.
After a private service at his home, a funeral procession led by 17 white limousines.
Today, authorities arresting a Missouri woman accused of trying to shake down Elvis Presley's family of millions of dollars and hold a fraudulent sale of Graceland, his nearly 14-acre estate and now national treasure. As part of the alleged elaborate and brazen scheme, federal officials say 53-year-old Lisa Janine Finley forged signatures of Elvis Presley's daughter and a notary, filed a fake creditor's claim and deed of trust, and even advertised an imminent auction of Graceland in the local paper in May, falsely claiming that Elvis Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie, had pledged the historic landmark as collateral for a loan that she failed to repay before her death. Priscilla Presley posting at the time, "It's a scam." Years ago, she reflected on what Graceland meant to her ex-husband.
Behind the gates, this is where he felt comfortable. Behind the gates, he could just be who he was.
According to the criminal complaint, Finley operated under a slew of aliases, including executives for the fictional company Nosany Investments. When the plot was clearly unraveling and a judge halted the foreclosure sale, a so-called Greg Nosany told NBC News that he was part of a ring of Nigerian identity thieves, emailing in Spanish, "We sit back and laugh at you idiots." But the Department of Justice alleging today, the whole time, it was Finley. NBC News went to her Missouri home back in June. When confronted about Graceland, she said, "I have no earthly idea what you're talking about." Finley faces mail fraud and aggravated identity theft charges, which could carry 2 decades in prison time. Her attorney did not respond to our requests for comment. Tom?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.